Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm using the flathead screwdriver to pretty much push the caliper piston back in. I do that by hitting the screwdriver in between the rotor and caliper itself, and you pretty much get the idea. Okay, as you can see, that is an epic fail. I'm trying to push out the spring for the brake caliper. What you want to do is push that way and then pry it out. You'll get the best results. Okay, now we're moving to the back of the caliper. It's these plastic little caps that cover the sliding pins slash bolts. I believe it's an Allen shape type bolt. So you just pull those caps off and now it exposes the bolt. Next, what you would have to do is you have to get an Allen socket. That is a 7 millimeter right there. Okay, so if you live in the northeastern region, you'll have a hard time getting the rotor off. As you can see, you gotta pretty much the rust builds around the bearing or the hub, as you want to call it. So I'll spray PB blaster in those areas sometimes, but you gotta break that free. The best way to break it free is using the hammer, and as you about to see here, I'm gonna put a lug nut on one of the studs. So when I break the rotor free, the rotor won't fall on my foot. Okay, folks, this is the brake carrier. As you can see, it's kind of rusty. You want to clean the mating surfaces of the pads so it can slide back and forth easier. Um, as you can see where I'm trying to show you here how the pads slide back and forth, you want to make that as effortless as possible by cleaning and greasing those areas. I'll show you later on in the video. Okay, now installing the brake carrier. When you installing the bolts, make sure you do at least a few turns by hand. The last thing you will want to do here is cross thread it. So start them by hand before you use any kind of tool. Okay, so next you're gonna lube up the pads. Not the entire pad, just the edge of it, like where the ears are, what I call them. That's your maintenance surface for the brake carrier. You'll see as I place it on there what I mean by that. But make sure you don't get any brake lube on the pad or the rotors. Can't express that enough. If so, use brake cleaner, wipe it off with a rag. Freeze frame it. Okay, so we're going to add the brake loop right here and there only. That's just to help with the friction so the brake pads can slide. Okay, so this part here is it's a little tricky. Um, what you gotta do is hand tighten the bolt in about a few turns. What I like to do is wiggle the bolt around a little while until I find it, and then turn while I'm wiggling. As you can see here, as I struggle a little bit. Once you know you got both top and bottom turned, then you can use the tool. Uh, Once again, the last thing you want to do is cross thread these bolts. This is a spring clip. What you want to do is put the edge on the edge of the carrier and push up with your thumb and push those two lobes inside those small holes there, just like that. Then you grab something and give it a few love taps. I'm using my ratchet. I think people may prefer a hammer, but yeah, do what you got to do. Okay, folks, this is the end of the video. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you like better or what I can do more better these videos in the future. Do you like the animation, the audio version, or just let me know how you like it. Do you like a silent video? Anything. All right.